right, welcome to As Real as They Come. I'm here with Yulia Brown and I'm Jennifer Loading. We are at Lowkey Poke in the Addison area. So, Yulia, you want to introduce our guest for the day?
Oh yeah, let me first tell you how I got hooked on this place. My husband, we were driving through this Addison strip and always picking what we want to have for lunch. Always been a huge question. Not anymore, because every time I'm here, I know exactly where I want to go. I'm just like, I'm hooked. And Jason was like, why are we going? I'm like, because I am hooked. And I've tried poke places in different places, and I enjoyed them, but there is absolutely special flair, special flavor in this particular joint. And I would like to present Sam. And Sam, please tell us more about you.
Hi, guys. Yes, I appreciate your comments and thank you for picking our spot to be your favorite place.
Absolutely. So, what brings me here all the time is the fact that, number one, it's always fresh. What is your secret that, for one, it doesn't taste like fish? Secondly, it's always fresh. And I'm not saying it because we're friends. I'm like, honestly, I've been here during slow times. I've been here on the weekend. I've been here on the Monday. I mean, all 7 days I have it covered. And we're not talking just morning, even lunch. Like, you open at 11, I'm here like at 10:50.
Right.
She's hanging out at your
I'm
door
ready.
on
She is,
open
she
time.
is.
But I bring my mom to the hospital. I come back through here, and I'm like, okay, where am I going to stop? Well, hello.
Yeah.
This is the spot.
I love it.
Yeah, so the fish is the most important thing that we actually have to cover here. We do make sure our fish is actually cut daily as we order, as if through our lunch crowds and etc. So meaning, like, if we have to cut fish just for the lunch crowd, we do that. We make sure that our fish is basically cured as well. So we actually kind of cure our fish to make sure that we don't get that fishy taste. We have actually a very, very clean taste to the whole dish. We want to make sure that everybody actually tastes all the fresh ingredients of the bowl, and instead of just tasting bad fish. So that was our biggest thing, is just to make sure that we have the cleanest product and the freshest product. We cut our cucumbers and even our cilantro to that day, so we are very labor intensive, but I think it shows, and a lot of people do see the results.
And this is our gorgeous food,
Yes,
by the way.
we actually already pre-ordered ours.
Yeah, I'm ready to eat it, actually.
Dig in, guys, for sure.
So, Sam, I want to know, how did you get into this? Like, what brought you to doing this establishment, like going into this industry even?
Well, actually, it kind of fell in my lap a little bit. I had 2 other businesses. I've sold them and took about a year and a half off from just detoxing a little bit, mentally. And so I had a friend of mine that had one of his close friends in California that actually opened up a poke shop, and they were going to move to Texas.
Okay.
And they were basically asking me to kind of like help them through the Texas phase of new coming restaurants in the Dallas and Fort Worth area. And so I thought it was very cliche. I didn't really want to do a poke shop, to be honest with you, because I didn't see anything that impresses me to kind of move forward. And I think Dallas is a very niche market that you need something special to get remembered and get people to kind of keep coming back. So I think we had a conversation, me and a friend of ours. We had a 3-way conversation for at least a good 3-4 months straight, and then finally decided to go ahead and travel down to California to look at his store. I loved his store. I thought, I was like, you know what, I think I can make something out of it and change a few things of it to make it better. And so I was staying with Rebecca, which is my godson's mother, and she didn't realize what I was down there for. She just knew I was coming down to visit and spend some time with my godson and kind of look at the poke shop. She asked me basically, hey, what are your plans are to coming in to this visit? And I said, look, I'm going to go ahead and visit, hang out with my godson, Richie, and, I'm going to see my friend's poke shop. She's like, oh, my friend opened up a poke shop too, and it's down the road. You should check it out if you're interested. And I said, sure, why not? But, I'm contacted with this, I've been in contact with this guy for about 4 or 5 months, or 3 or 4 months, and then I don't want to go backwards just yet because, I came down here for him. So she said, okay, well, let me know. You know, it's down the street, like I said, and it's called Lowkey Poke. And I was like, that name kind of stuck with me, and I didn't know why. And so after visiting, the real reason why I was in LA was to try out the main poke shop that I was trying for. I tried it, and it's just like what Yulia said. It's good, but it wasn't memorable. It wasn't like something that Dallas would remember. So Rebecca was very persistent of trying for me to try a Lowkey Poke. So I went down there to her friend's restaurant, tried it out, and I was blown away of the food.
I concur. I'm like, food is phenomenal.
Food is phenomenal.
It's awesome.
Everything is homemade. The sauces, one of our main sauces, takes us 24 hours for us to make, and which is the sauces that you guys got actually today.
I'm excited to try it.
Yes, and then so from there, I tried the food. And I said to Rebecca, I'm like, I think you need to help set up a meeting so I can talk to these guys about bringing this concept to Texas. And so out of the whole time that I was conversing with the other poke shop, I had to tell them the bad news that I decided to go with Lowkey Poke Joint.
Gotcha.
So that's where we came from here. Open up a great establishment. I think the decor had to fit the present time, of course. Had to have a full bar just to make sure that we can accommodate a little bit of everybody. So we accommodate pretty much from all age groups.
Sure.
So we've seen young as 4 or 5 year old eating sushi, raw fish, in our bowls, and we've seen whiskey enthusiasts that come in and drink some of our whiskeys here.
Yeah, it's a really neat place. It's kind of eclectic. I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was about to say that one of the things among many that sets you apart, that you actually have an awesome bar. You always have excellent music playing. You come in and you're just jamming in here.
Yeah.
I love that. Always a great vibe. But here's what the most impressive thing that I find being in Texas. Everybody's a huge Mexican food enthusiast.
They are, yes.
Yeah.
But have you ever thought about creating a burrito out of sushi?
That's good.
Or a taco out of sushi?
That's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is what you can get over here. And I mean, spicy Cheetos, all of the additional things.
Right.
Like truffle oil. I was like, truffle oil on my
What's
poke.
that?
It's like, what is that? Oh my God, I tried it. I cannot eat my poke without having truffle oil in it. I mean, I'm not talking about all of the dry ingredients besides spicy Cheetos, regular Cheetos. Then you got garlic. Oh my God, it's like to die for. Then onions. And we're not talking about cut up onions, but those are baked or grilled. What are they?
They're basically deep fried onions, like shallots, that we take and we'll fry it up, make sure that it comes to a perfect crisp, but yet dried enough you can get the onion flavor out of the whole.
Because it's not oily, it's not anything. It's got perfect texture and it adds to that smooth texture of poke and fish that's in there. Wow.
I love it.
I'm like definitely impressed.
Yeah, I have a fun question I want to kind of ask you.
Yeah.
Because obviously, and this is something I'm the mindset person. Like I like getting in the heads of people. So you've had 2 businesses that you talked about that you sold. So obviously you've been an entrepreneur for a while. You've done this, done the business thing and moved in. What does this process look like for you when you're going after something? Like, what's this mindset look like for you?
The outcome, and how are people going to realistically enjoy it as much as you have?
Yeah.
So that's the biggest challenge. Is like if you're a foodie, and then you can actually pass that taste and the experience to others to share. That's the biggest key.
Yeah, when you said something earlier that I really liked when you were talking about making the experience, and you just mentioned it again, making the experience for people, because that is so true in any industry. Whatever it is you're selling, it doesn't matter whether it's clothing, a restaurant, or coaching like I do.
Right.
You're always having to sell the experience to the people. Like you're having to create that, and you really have to look at when you're creating a business, like what is it that they're going to be looking for?
Right.
What is that niche? So I love that, because you're not going to have a business without that, for sure, right? And you do have to be different, because there are a lot of I train on this all the time and I talk about it. There are a lot of people doing the same things. What makes you different from the rest of those people, right? And I like that. You've got it set up here. I like the energy and the atmosphere, and it is great you got that bar over there.
Yes, it
That
is.
is good for a lot of people.
Yes, yes.
And speaking of energy, I mean, probably one of the things and one of the reasons why this place is succeeding because of the personal touch. Because you and this joint literally morphed together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because anytime I come, which I had mentioned, it's like 7 days a week, I can be here at any time. I always get to see you.
Right.
Get to see your lovely smile. You're always in the perfect mood. You always make sure you have time to say hi to all of
course.
your guests. I mean, that's impressive. Not everybody
Well,
got that.
yeah, and I think that comes with passion. I think, because I always talk about that. I always say, when you love what you do, never work a day in your life, right?
Exactly.
And it becomes whatever you're passionate about. You have the luxury of doing something that you love to do. That is a blessing in life. I think that is a great thing when you have the ability to do something that you love doing, because that will exude in everything that you do.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, you will create the experience for your people, your employees, the customers, the energy, the atmosphere, all of that. It will
Exactly.
exude. 100%.
Exactly.
So you hit it over there when you said that.
So, what is your favorite item on the menu?
My personal favorite item is going to be the hot Cheetorito. And
Hot Cheetorito.
Hot Cheetorito.
hot
What is
Cheetorito.
that?
So that's basically like a giant sushi roll.
Okay.
You can actually kind of create yourself. You can go down the line, of course, just like you guys created your bowl today. Let us know what you guys like inside of the burrito, and we can coat it with either hot Cheetos, that's crumbled, with regular Cheetos, or wasabi peas.
Goodness.
And
Wow.
if you don't like either or, of course, you can just have it plain, like just a big giant sushi roll.
Sounds good.
Wow.
Yeah.
We might have to try that sometime, Yulia.
Now, that was a loaded question.
That was good.
And
That
a
was good.
loaded answer.
That was good. That was
And what
good.
about your bar? Like, are you just beer and wine? I know you mentioned whiskey. What else that sets you apart from, let's say, this is the capital of drinking in Dallas,
And, yes.
Addison. So
Yeah.
Addison
what
is-
can they come and just literally look forward to?
I think literally look forward to a lot of different allocated bottles that we collect here. A lot of allocated whiskey bottles that we have. I love to have special items and hard to find items at this bar because, and again, it's cliche if you go to every place and it's the same. And
Yeah.
so I want to be different to exactly like our Jello shot sitting here. It's Jello, champagne, and sake put together.
Oh my goodness.
So it has a bubbliness.
I think we should try these.
You
Yeah.
should definitely try it out. So I will go ahead and pour these guys for you real quick.
This
And
is-
basically
Yes.
Oh, and
it's
there's
fun.
oh my goodness! I show them hold the cans up. These are like the cutest cans ever.
They
are
are.
so like cute.
It's summer in a can. There you go.
I can't even the can. They're like the presentation
till
of the
you break
can.
Yes, so you do have to shake it about 20 times to break the Jello up out of it. So the Jello will actually come out of the,
My goodness.
the can.
It's like
Yeah.
shake weight.
Yeah,
Shake, shake, shake.
shake, shake, shake.
weight.
So a lot of this is a very big seller here, the Jello sake. You
It's
can
so
do it.
awesome.
You can do it in many different ways, of course. I say many, but I said you can do it in flute glass, which is if an individual's request, or a lot of people come in and say, "Hey, I just want it in shot form," and then you can get 4 shots out of a
Okay.
can out of it. So it's really
Nice.
fun.
It's like Marrakech.
Yeah, right. Has about
We need some music, right?
5.5% alcohol into it, so it's like drinking a beer, but yet you won't be able to taste it. It tastes like candy.
Oh my God, this stuff
So,
is amazing.
This is really fun as it's coming out, so it'll be chunky, like
Yeah.
the Jello form.
Totally.
And
Look
then
at
you
that.
can see the sparkliness of the champagne,
It's so awesome.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
definitely chunky. Love it.
and of course the sake.
The beautiful presentation.
There you
Look
go.
at that. I'm still
Mine is like
stuck on the
brr.
can.
Yes, the
Yulia,
can is really
Yulia
fun.
beat her can up over there.
So I would
so
love for you
awesome.
to try
Yeah,
it out. Let me know what
absolutely.
your thoughts are.
I'm squeezing my can,
And it smells good.
literally.
Very, yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Yeah, great.
Oh, it's
Jennifer,
good.
cheers.
I already took a drink. It's good. It's like candy. It's like Jello.
Yep.
It tastes like Jello.
It's a perfect dessert. A lot of people can just sip on that in a nice
Oh, it's
summer
good.
day. A lot of people want those glasses
Yeah.
by the pool, and I was like, well, if we only had a pool, that'd be fantastic
Right?
here.
Right. Yeah. No, this is good. It is good. It's like candy.
Hey, there's a will, there's a way. We can always make it happen.
There you go.
There you go.
That little space next to you is open. You can do.
We can make an inside Polison's there, right? Right.
That's
It's
right.
Awesome. Good stuff. Well, I'm excited to try this food.
Please dig in.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
That's phenomenal. So, what else that you can tell us about this place that you love the most?
Well, I think what I love the most about it, it's just sharing the atmosphere and the
Yeah.
food to people that who actually love it just as much as I do. I like eating good food, and I just don't think that clean food is very hard to find these days.
Yes.
And so I feel like I wanted to kind of bring that up where I've ate this food when I first opened up for 3 months straight, and I felt great.
Yeah.
And I slept better and woke up better, had tons of great energy. Went to eat a burger out with some friends, and that stuck with me for days.
Oh, yeah.
So
Carbs.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so eating this was very, very
Yeah.
healthy, clean eating food.
Right. I will tell you what I like about this stuff is because it is low carb. I'm a low carber, and
Okay.
Yulia knows this. So this has got more sugar than I would normally drink.
Right.
It is good though. It is good. It's a good candy treat. But I love that you guys have a lot of options, and you're right about the clean eating and healthy and all that good stuff. And so it's great when you have those options.
Yeah.
So-
And the good thing is here, since we do have a full kitchen, a lot of people don't like it raw, and you bring in guests that, parents or kids that don't eat raw food,
Right.
and you do.
Right.
We can definitely cook it for you
Okay.
too as well. So if you don't like it raw, we can definitely cook it for you.
There are some people that even the texture, they just don't, I love it. I personally love it, but there
Yeah.
are people that it is like a texture issue for
Correct.
them.
Yeah, we had some guests the other day. It was funny. She ordered her poke nachos, and she was eating it, and she was like, "My God, this is so amazing!" But you guys added so much tomatoes to it, and I said, "Well, that's raw tuna. It's not tomato."
Oh.
And so she was at first freaked out that it
Yeah,
was raw. Number
raw.
one, but number two, she loved it, and she didn't realize that she was eating it.
She would have never known had you
She
not
would have
said
never
anything,
known
right?
until
Yeah,
exactly.
kids, don't say anything and they'll just eat it.
Exactly.
And that's where the curing your fish comes into play because it doesn't taste fishy. Like
It
my
doesn't
number
taste
one
fishy.
thing is I've tried so many places and they're doing a phenomenal job, but that taste of the fishness is what I
Yeah.
cannot get over with.
Right.
And I am pescatarian. I do eat only fish. But the thing is, it's overwhelming. You forget the ingredients of everything else. You cannot taste anything else but the fish in there. And that's what I like here, that you don't taste fish whatsoever. It tastes great. It's very organic combination of things in there.
Awesome.
And do you guys do a lot of deliveries, or do you do more in-house sitting, or?
Yeah, we do a lot of deliveries, takeouts for sure. We partnered up with DoorDash, Grubhub, and we have an online ordering system as well, so you can actually place online orders and then, of course, pick them up if you like. Since the COVID started, we are doing curbside pickup if
Okay.
you like. You can definitely call us and say, "Hey, look, I'm outside. Can you bring it to my car?" We're more than welcome to go ahead and do that for you guys, and just accommodate everybody however
Right.
they feel to be
Where we
comfortable.
are, yes, exactly.
So. We're trying to do everything we can is just to make sure everybody's comfortable and make sure they're enjoying their food, and also keep everybody safe.
Yeah. And you're in a great area. You're in Addison, so it's a great area over here.
The mecca of all places
yeah,
to eat.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So love it.
Well, thank you so much, Sam. But before we get finished, first of all, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, because we can't
Absolutely.
do this without you. Please hit like, subscribe, and we'll be more than happy to see your comments. And before Walter, our operator, turns off the camera, I would like to see Jennifer take her first bite of Lowkey Poke.
Oh my goodness. I want to eat it right. Eat it all
Lowkey
right
Poke
now.
Pokey.
All right, all right. Well, I got chopsticks. We'll see if I can get this up right.
Yay!
All right. If I don't make a mess here, this is going to be so funny. All right. Hang on. All right, it's good. Spicy?
It's spicy.
Good.
And you order that lava sauce, so that
That's
is the
good.
spiciest sauce we do carry.
That
It's not too
lava
bad,
sauce.
but it's good. I love
Okay,
it.
good.
It's good. Good. Nice
Absolutely.
flavor. So yeah, definitely come check this place out. I will have to be back for sure, but definitely to our listeners, come check this place out.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Yes.
for
Don't
having us.
forget your tea.
Yes, don't forget your green. That's good too, by the way. Yeah, sweet green tea. Good
We
stuff.
actually cold brew that green tea, so it's,
It's good.
yep.
That's
All right,
what-
well, yeah, thanks for being our guest
Thanks
on the
for
show.
having
Thanks
us.
for sharing your place with us. We aren't doing curbside. We obviously had to come in to check this out.
Of course.
As at Yulia's request.
It's a no excuse place to check out, that's for sure. You can do curbside, you can have it delivered, you can come inside. Make sure you're wearing your jacket because it's also nice and fresh in here.
It is.
Very rare in Texas.
Very rare in Texas to get a cold restaurant. Yes.
Right.
Thank y'all.
Thank you guys. Appreciate
All right.
it.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Bye guys.